The new Revenant class in Skyforge is really powerful. Let's take a look at all the abilities in this video and 2 of the weapons that I got while unlocking all the skills. The Revenant is a heavy axe wielding class that is really good at single but even better at AoE damage. A class that can steal life for its own and is pretty tanky as well. Yes, the Revenant got a lot to like in my opinion. Might be a little OP right now. So let's take a look at all his abilities. The first one, the basic square attack, is a slashing blow, deals damage and slows the target. If you do other abilities first and then use your slashing blow, the attack deals 100%, then 200% and then 300% extra damage. Also reducing the cooldown of your super attack called Dead Steward by 1 second. And this super attack has a cooldown of 1 minute, and upon activation you have an aura around you for 12 seconds that deals regular damage, slows the target and makes it impossible for them to dash out. Your might also increases by 60%, the energy regeneration rate is increased by 200% and the cooldown of all the attacks reset as well. So you can call this beast mode, because when you activate this you're like unkillable, get a ton of health back, deal a ton of damage, cooldown reset, it's really insane. On the triangle we got punishment that deals a ton of damage, but you want to do that against targets that are almost down, since it will deal double the amount of damage if the target is below 50% health. If you kill an enemy with punishment, the skill cooldown will reset and you also transfer some health to you. Speaking of transferring health, we also got the skill dehydration that sucks the life out of a target for 3 seconds, and in those 3 seconds the target will also be knocked down and the critical hit chance will be increased by 20%, so that's pretty insane. On circle we got slaughter, which is an amazing AoE attack that deals more damage the more targets it hits. You also get a chance to gain a slashing blow, making the damage of your next slaughter increased by 150%. I really like this skill, Glooming Shadow. Although it can be hard to hit, it's great for a gap closer, sending a shadow forward, and they can choose to become that shadow, and if you do, you hit the targets in a radius of 6 yards around you, knocking them to the ground as well. Okay, Glooming Shadow is cool, but it's all about destruction, because this one deals a ton of damage and is great to start a fight with. With destruction you charge an attack, making you slower, but hitting all the enemies in front of you, creating an insane advantage for you before you start the fight. Thought you were not powerful enough? Well, we got Embrace of Pain as well, with a 25 seconds cooldown that turns all the incoming damage into healing and protects from control effects during 6 seconds. After the effect, all the enemies are horrified for 3 seconds, meaning that they can't do anything. Your finisher is called Absorption, that you can obviously do when the enemies are almost down, finishing them off, restoring all your energy. It increases your damage dealt by 50% for 12 seconds as well, and reduces the remaining cooldown of Dead Steward by 20 seconds. So you understand, if you got all the combos right, you're like unkillable in the adventures. The amount of health you get, the damage you do, is really insane, but pretty fun too. I have not tried him out in PvP yet, but I can imagine that he's super powerful. Then to round it out, let's take a look at the 2 different axes I got, because they both look really different, and of course the hoodie and the armor that you get if you complete like the Temple of the Revenant are really awesome as well. So yeah, there you have it, the Revenant in Skyforge that is out right now. Totally worth getting in my opinion. It's pretty overpowered but a lot of fun to play. Because this video is sponsored by my.com, I can also give away 2 collector's editions of Skyforge PS4. What you have to do is just send me an email. I put my email in the description down below with what your favorite Revenant ability is, and then I will send the codes to the US players, because sadly I only have US codes. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and subscribe for more awesome gaming content. I got more Skyforge coming up as well. Thanks a lot for watching, a like video to support the channel, and goodbye.